5 tips to prevent tick bites and getting Lyme disease. Hello and welcome back to Healthy Drops. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. A tick-borne infection causes Lyme disease. The risk of Lyme disease exists all year, but the peak period is late spring to early summer. It is estimated that over 300,000 new cases of Lyme diseases are diagnosed in the United States each year. Lyme disease is thus the common tick-borne infections in North America. Deer ticks, which transmit Lyme disease, are small and difficult to see. When they appear in late spring and early summer, they are about the size of a pinhead. Here are 5 pointers to help you avoid tick bites and Lyme disease. Number 5. Ticks should be removed as soon as they are discovered by grasping them with a tweezer and pulling them off the skin. Tweezers are the quickest way to remove a tick. Grasp the tick between the head and the skin and pull away firmly but gently. This can sometimes leave a small black tick mouth parts in the skin. Don't be concerned. These small mouth parts do not transmit Lyme disease and should be avoided. Never try to extract the tick's mouth parts with a needle or blade. Instead, leave them in place and they will work their way out on their own. The most important thing is to get rid of the tick as soon as possible. Removing a tick within the first 24 hours significantly reduces the risk of Lyme disease and is your best defense against infection. Number 4. Check for ticks after coming in from the outdoors and showering. The longer a tick remains attached, the greater the risk of contracting Lyme disease. As a result, tick checks are critical to remove ticks before they spread Lyme disease. Attachment sites are most commonly found behind the knees, underarm, scalp, navel, groin, buttocks, and back. The most important thing is to remove ticks from your body before they can attach and transmit Lyme disease. There are 2 methods for performing tick checks. The first step is to perform physical inspections or feel for ticks, because ticks are very small and cannot always be seen. By feeling for ticks, you may find ticks in places where you wouldn't normally see them, such as behind your knee or in your armpit. Second, visual inspections should be performed to look for very small pinpoint-sized dark specks that are the NIMS stage ticks present at this time of year. You might need the assistance of another person to check your back for ticks. Ticks should be checked on a daily basis by parents on their child's entire body. Number 3. Wear protective clothing treated with tick pesticides and apply insect repellent to your skin to protect yourself, your children, and your pets. Put on protective clothing, long sleeves, long pants tucked into socks, and shoes are all required. Avoid wearing bare feet and open-toed sandals or shoes. On the body, apply insect repellent such as DEET or permethrin, and examine the safety information and weigh the risk and benefits of these products. Many doctors believe they are hazardous to children's health, so use caution and consult your doctor before using. Use on children under the age of 3 only. Lightweight long pants and shirts are ideal for hiking because they keep ticks off your skin. Permethrin is a tick pesticide that is applied for clothing rather than your skin. Permethrin is a unique chemical in that it does not need to be reapplied on a regular basis. It adheres to the fabric of your clothing and only needs to be reapplied every few months. To repel ticks and treat your clothing with permethrin, you can apply an insect repellent to your skin. DEET is a popular tick repellent that can be safely applied to the skin in both adults and children. Number 2. Enjoy the outdoors safely. The first step is to avoid being exposed in wooded or overgrown areas. The second rule of hiking is to stay on designated trails. Finally, avoid tall grass and uncleared forest floor areas. Are you going for a walk or a hike? Stay in the middle of the paths, away from the high grass and brush that may be on the trail's edges. Number 1. Create a tick-free zone around your house. The first principle in creating a tick-free zone is to have a well-kept inner area. Lawns that are well mowed and grass that is sheared will keep ticks away from your home. Next, separate this tick-free habitat from the woods with a tick barrier, which is a several-foot wide strip of wood chips or bark that separates your well-kept yard and lawn from the perimeter brush. Ticks contract Lyme disease from mice, so it's critical to eliminate mouse habitats in your yard. This includes removing wood and rock piles where mice like to live and breed. Gardeners can use a native deer fence to keep deer out of their tick-free zone. Again, this can be done by professionals or by you. So these are the 5 ways to protect yourself from Lyme disease. Share your views in the comments below.